space, a former warehouse. So downtown, local TV and superstars and executives and managers of the corporate headquarters in the business district. Most of us knuckleheads live in the neighborhoods, north, west, and south of the downtown. You're a neighborhood when you have your own business district, so you can stay in your neighborhood and get your daily commercial needs met without having to come down to the central business district every day. Here in Chicago, the neighborhoods are named often for the public park in the center of the neighborhood. So you're going to hear about Wicker Park, Gage Park, Humboldt Park, Garfield Park, and so on. Now the city has grown from this river area northwest and south. A lot of the neighborhoods were originally suburbs. And so as the city expands, it incorporates old suburbs and they become neighborhoods. Particularly in the decade before the World's Fair of 1893, population determined federal funding. The more people you had, the more funding you could get for your World's Fair. So there was quite a boost in population as the city incorporated what were formerly suburbs into neighborhoods. So we have 2.8 million people in the city limits. About 8 million or so include the surrounding suburbs. Third largest metro area in America after New York and Los Angeles. We're different from New York and LA anyway, because in New York you've got the 5 boroughs. Each is a separate township, but the population is considered Metro New York. Same with Los Angeles. Most of Los Angeles is really small, separate townships. We're a little different because we head south. See these posts here next to the bridge? They're called pilings. They're to protect the bridge from errant boats. Now we want to remember that underneath the river in the downtown is a system of old tunnels built in the early 20th century, pulled between the buildings. In April of 1992, we were replacing these pilings, pounding new ones into the river bottom, and one broke through into the tunnels. Billions of gallons of river water flooded the tunnels and the basements of buildings ahead of us. About 3 days to blow the whole project. Cost about $1 billion. And we did recover. The tunnels are still down there. They've got communication infrastructure, including fiber.
Hindi ba ganito ang Pilipinas? Hindi. Maganda. Parang pero malinis ang Pasig River na. Inayos na.
Okay.
Built for Sears Roebuck.
Saan na yung mga squatters? Lumipat na.
I'm not sure.
Place of...
And we'll talk more about it. We're going to get a couple of great angles on it. But for now, I'm going to go back to the left. My favorites. This curved green gem on the left, the Nuveen Investment Center, 1983.
Ganon, why not?
I really love
CDO ka ba?
part of the beginning of the post-modern.
Wala parang ito. Ew.
So next time
It's a different gem.
South Branch of
Ano yung movie?
the lakes.
About what?
Ha? Mas po yun. Book po yun sa science fiction novel. Then para siya mag-wear games.
Oh, okay.
Bahay dapat ganyan yung bahay ko na shape. Yung bahay ko na shape.
The short brick building on the left is from 1908. And it's a skyscraper. We will see as time progresses, we see more of that. Now, on the left is
This building. Building na to.
That's modern style. Skyscraper na modern style. Yeah, I think you might say postmodern because it's bright color. This might be, ayoko, Moza. Moza. The Opera House. Opera House. You sing opera. You watch opera. Yeah. Wow.
A civic opera.
The windowless facade here to the left is the back of the stage of the Opera House. Offices above, Art Deco, a sleek central tower of stone around steel, tapering inward as it goes up. Then two smaller structures on either side of the base, and a recessed inward that makes it look like a giant throne. Now we also have neoclassical ornamentation. We've got the comedy and tragedy masks of ancient Greek drama to represent the Opera House.
Akala ko talaga kahit.
So it's not pure like a modern building. It still had elements to it is basically an Art Deco shape. Designed by Graham Anderson Probst in White, who inherited the firm establishment by the great Daniel Burnham, the world's favorite place. Next on the left, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, where we trade currencies and commodities. The institution founded in the 1880s. This building is from 1987, postmodern style. Note the corners of the office towers. That's called the serrated design. And we know that the corner office is a prestige office. With the serrated design, we get 4 prestige offices per corner rather than just one. Again, form follows function. Things look as they do for primarily practical reasons. The Mercantile Exchange trading floor now closed. You see at the base of the 2 towers, most of the trading, as at the Chicago Board of Trade, which is now almost 60 million. Back to 60. Back to Sears Tower on the left, 1973, 110 stories. Here on the western side, just beneath the roof, 4 plexiglass balconies. And there are people in those balconies looking down at us. They will come in and out of view as we pass by. That is the 103rd floor to the Royal Bay. That is the Skydeck Observatory. The entire floor is an enclosed observatory where you can see all around the region. And in spring, there's much less haze than in summer. You may be able to see across
Okay lang,
the
so thank you.
Dragging you out to the balconies, whether you like it or not. Kids like to step out.
Nagpo-photo kayo sa ledge?
Plexiglass floor. So we'll do the photos. One of the most popular attractions in the city. We're very popular in the city. So we'll continue to see Sears Tower and the view on the left. Very modern form. Again,
What
see
now?
that very distinct